Khumo,
Khumo fam, what's good? We're back. Match day review show with our resident Khumo after, I don't know what you want to call it, dramatic, exciting, poor-ish. It depends how you saw it. But what a crazy second leg, 3-2. We went down 3-2, but we finished off 4-3 aggregate. Like, damn, man. Khumo, what did you make of the game? How was your feelings? Because I actually missed not watching it with you guys, because yeah, that would have been something else.
Yeah. No, my dude. Look, I actually went to the Brazy. Shout out to everybody. I went to the Brazen Head, but I was like Dolo, I was the only one dude there. So Closely said he was at Copper Lake or Copper Leaf, some bar there. So at halftime, I went there, right, to watch the second half with him. But that aside, look, I believed we were gonna win. I believed. As Closely, I was like, nah, man, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Even when we were like, well, it is likely we're not 2-1 down for too long. Shout out to our Scottish Ian, what's his name, that guy? Braveheart. Our Braveheart.
He's a soldier, that boy. He's a soldier.
We've got a Highlander. He's a Highlander.
That's exactly.
Shout out to the Highlander. For me, look, Danny touched me. I think the first one was like, what was the first one?
The free kick.
Oh yeah, the free kick, and I saw it as like, ish. And I was also, I think before they scored, I was like, oh, that's kind of spicy. And then, they hit him.
Yeah, I saw the one review. The guys like never give like Portuguese teams free kicks so close to the box. Like there's just some teams in the world you just don't do. Like you don't give Barcelona space. You don't let like, you know what I mean? Like you don't let Munich get the balls on the wings or whatever. You don't give Portuguese free kicks, because like think about it, like almost most Portuguese players can just bang a free kick no matter who they are. You know what I mean?
They hit you with the peri, brother.
Even Cedric, he hit that one. Like it wasn't a free kick, but it was like a pretty dope, like his first goal ever. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. There wasn't a low one, I think. I don't remember. But no, I mean, did he hit us with the Trinchado? What Portuguese words I can say? Hit us with the peri. He hit us with the Nando's.
The only thing I can think is like food, and I don't want to be that guy that's like,
he hit us with the Nando's, bro. He hit us with the extra spicy, with the Portuguese roll. With the Portuguese roll.
Yeah, that was
look, it was maybe a moment of, but that's the team we wanted, you know what I mean? From the last game, we wanted Xhaka and Danny, and I still stand by that, never mind his shot, the other shocker, that header where he lost his mind, but I still wanted that pairing, Danny and Xhaka. We were saying the other, I think it was at the tweet show, like playing El Neni and Xhaka is just too. It's not creative enough. It's not doing anything enough. So, and Danny tried. Remember, I think there was a chance in the beginning. He slotted some ball straight through. I forgot who got onto it. So, that's what we wanted. We need Danny for that. It's just that he's lucky Saka and Aubameyang and Tierney came to the party. Because they saved the skin.
But it shows you what mistakes can do in these type of high level games, and it's unfortunate because he's a really good player. It was just really sloppy or miscommunicated stuff, that you could have avoided, to be fair. But you did mention Saka, Aubameyang, and Tierney. I think maybe talk about them, like that's the game right there, that's the game.
I want to say, dude, do you see the goal, that's the first goal, where you pass it directly to the man, just cut it through to him?
That's what we've been asking for how long? For how long?
How long, dude? Play the ball in, let the dude run to it, and look what happens.
I didn't even know Saka could do that, to be fair. Like, that was such a through ball. I didn't even know Saka could play a ball like that through so nicely. I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying it was like I forgot about that style of football. We like left it alone.
Because we've been starved of other options. You know, we're not saying don't go to the wing. We're saying but switch it up.
Yeah.
Do not literally live on the wing only. Do that. Pass the ball through. I think there was another chance that ended up being offside. Also pass through the people. Do that, man. Just because you're killing Aubameyang with the crosses sometimes. You know what I mean? He can't get to them. Or we have some very wild crosses too. Tenny also throws hurlers across the pitch. You know? I think he did that. He did
but
it
he
in the
makes
first
up
half.
for it at least, you know.
Yeah, he did one in the first half with Saka. I think Saka and Bellerin got it back. But if you give it to him on feet, he can take a shot, you know, and a shot can go anywhere. I think Saka also had a Saka's chance. Didn't Saka get also a through ball and then the guy blocked it? Saka was also given a through ball. Remember?
I remember one. It was like an over by Odegaard. Odegaard was quite it wasn't great, but he did a job. He did a decent job.
Let him build into it. Because look, I mean that Smith Rowe and them, the people were a little bit quiet, but they're quiet in the sense that as long as they're not messing up, it's fine. You know, not every game you're going to be dazzling. Obviously, Saka is just another person because I think Saka's confidence, ability. So when he gets the ball, bro, he takes people on, bro. Yo, that kid, dude. Yo, he's a superstar. Phenomenon. Yeah, City. Yeah, he was in the shit to City.
Yeah,
come back, Benfica. I don't care, man. I'm taking you out.
Anybody, bring and come.
So I think, look, Saka, dude. Saka is.
Yeah.
He's everything, right? He's everything. He's the future of the team. We must build a team around him. Future captain. I'm telling you, like maybe even because I've seen him. I think there was a tweet last week where someone said, I don't think we used it, but where someone said, Aubameyang never goes up when you lose a match for press conferences. So they send Saka and Smith Rowe. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe. But for me, it's maybe I'm looking positively. Saka is, you know what I mean, is doing the camera work. You know what I mean? He's becoming a captain, going to speak to the press, handling the press. And he's a 19-year-old dude doing this stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We got the best.
The little what's that nickname? What's that nickname they gave him? The little chili.
The little chili.
The little chili. Hey, bro. Shout out to Saka, dude.
Yeah,
Tenny. I swear I'm just rambling, but I'm so happy. You know what I mean? I'm just happy. Yesterday was a beautiful result. You should have seen. I think even after the game, there were shots fired. Some tequila went down.
Okay, nice. Well, I actually, last year, I think it was 3 days to the day was when we got knocked out by Olympiacos, and I was with Clocky, and like we thought we won, and then we didn't win, of course, and then like it ended, and Clocky just stormed off. Everyone just left. I was just like sitting, like within 5 minutes, it just cleared out, and I was sitting there. I was like, Khumo was like, "It's my birthday, man." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like it's even worse now. Like but it was just disappointing. But I can imagine the celebration. So wait, just before we close out and finish out the game, obviously Aubameyang, 2 brilliant goals, but then your friend, you know what I mean? Your friend decided to put Willian on, which was a very doubtful. I think everybody was like, no, why? What are you doing? But look, let's be fair. On the left, that we weren't really doing too well with Emil Smith Rowe and Tierney. I'm not saying Willian had to come on, but I mean in terms of like Emil Smith Rowe, he wasn't the best on the left in terms of backing up Tierney. Tierney got exposed quite a lot here and there, because so Willian decides to come on, and did he make an impact? Didn't he? He got an assist, funny enough, but what is your take on it, And
I actually missed the assist because I was actually I was outside. I was outside having a smoke, and then I was having a smoke, and then Kochi's like, wait, goal. Then I see goal, and I'm like, oh, I rush in. Then it's like, it's a win assist. I need to rewatch the goal because apparently I saw some tweets where like, bruh,
No, it was a pass. Like, so he was at the the bottom of the box, and then he passed it to Tierney coming into the box, you know, and then Tierney like 1-2, bang, you know what I mean? So Tierney did more.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They think Tierney did a lot of the work, so Willian just passing him the ball.
Yeah, he just pressed X. He just pressed X. He just pressed X. Not even triangle.
I'm not gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna give it to him, bro. I was angry, bro.
Come on, man, Willian, bro. Shame. He got something.
Nah. And I'm also starting to get angry at Arteta, bro. Like, you can't tell me, Arteta, we are losing. You bring on Willian, bro. You're not serious. You're not serious.
What was it for? Was it for attacking? Was it for defensive? That's what I can't figure out because I didn't see the attribute there. But to be fair, he did pass the ball to Tierney and Tierney scored. But from that goal there, and I'm sure you saw the goal and the reaction of Tierney afterwards, was that just something else, man? Did you just see something else in our team? And then obviously SAKA doing SAKA things and Aubameyang doing what Aubameyang needs to be doing. That's how we need to play Aubameyang. Just behind the defense, getting that sneaky edge. As you said, the first goal was a through ball. The second goal was a whooping ball in the back post. He keeps behind. That's where he thrives. And if you play him out wide, definitely. But if you're going to play him in the center, you can't expect him to be a Lacazette, hold the ball and pass. Nah, it's not going to work. You need to unlock defenses. But yeah, maybe talk us through. Yeah,
his passing is a bit suspect sometimes, Aubameyang. But
even his crosses
look, maybe the combo of SAKA and Tierney in the terms of you got amazing talent with SAKA and just like beautiful, and I think Tierney is bringing an element of fight, but clean fight. It's not fight like Xhaka, Xhaka of old. You know what I mean? Like that hot-headed fight. Tierney's got he's got a fight in him, but it's a clean fight as well. One that doesn't get you stupid red cards or yellow cards. Yeah. And then passion. I feel like that's a dynamic. Building a team around these two characters. You got a marvelous player who's carrying the team, and you got a soldier, like a player who's down to die for the team. So imagine everyone being built into that and looking at these two guys to lead the team. After the Aubameyang leave, Aubameyang's got about 2 more years. After they leave, this energy of SAKA and Tierney inspiring the other dudes, it's beautiful, bro.
And your son, don't forget your son.
And my son, come on, they must bring my son in, bro. I don't know where, how, but my son's also. So we have a lot of beautiful things happening. And we just need to see it working out. And we have a beautiful future with these boys. And so I think Arsenal, maybe they can save us for money, whatever. Remember how Arsenal, I used to hate it so much. We'd buy one good player a season and probably lose 1 or 2. Remember, like, we bought Ozil, then we wait. Then nothing else. Then I think Sanchez, nothing else. So for me, I was like, this one person.
But with Sanchez, no, we got Mkhitaryan.
But my point is this.
No, I get what you mean. When we lose, we don't compensate for the losses. We try to fill it in with mediocre players sometimes.
But not even that. No, the point is that it takes, then you almost make the team. So this is an old point of like something I think about. You almost take the team takes 3 years to build because you only
lose. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So the team is slowly building and then slowly going. So it's not going as fast. It's not going as fast as it could because you're only putting one new wheel.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like we'll make progress and then sell our good players in the progress we made. You know what I mean? Which didn't make sense. Like for example, like how you say Sanchez. Maybe we were doing well in the season. We didn't really need to sell him. You know what I mean?
No. I don't think we don't reinforce enough. of quality. So we get one and maybe two average.
Oh yeah.
So instead of overloading, instead of getting a lot of quality at the same time and letting those guys build over 2 seasons, but now you're getting quality stretched out over 3 seasons. And so people are getting older. They're not the same.
So okay, my bad. Now I get it. Yeah, sorry.
Like look at Chelsea. Let me give look at Chelsea.
It's a long day.
Yeah, but look at Chelsea. Chelsea's overloaded with quality right now, and those guys, you could argue, 2 seasons, 3 seasons up together, they will be better than if they were being introduced one by one each season. You've now had a lot of expensive players at the same time. They take 2 years to get better. The third year, they're amazing. Instead of dropping one in.
But it comes down to the question, like, how many of our players are firstly world class? You know what I mean? Like, world class. Secondly, how many would you buy and put in your FIFA team? I think maybe if you ask it like that. And the other part is like, how many play for their country? I think that's also a big representation of the quality, Okay, unless the country is pop at soccer, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have a great team. But like, you know what I mean? I think that's a reflection as well, because we don't have I know I get exactly what you mean. It's like, it's even with the Ozil and Sanchez, that was it. You know what I mean? We had 2 world-class players, but then who was around them? You know what I mean? We had Giroud, we had Rosicky. Santis, I also feel is world-class, but obviously he didn't shine in those times. And it's hard because being a number 10 from Spain is the worst number to be. You know what I mean? You had Xavi, Iniesta, what, David Silva, Fabregas, you know what I mean? And he's so good, and there's all of those dudes. So I really get it. And I think with Arteta, when he gets out, at least he's reinforcing with some quality, because I could see that your eyes there, because Willian isn't, but Odegaard,
Let me say this. Look at Partey. We're supposed to get Partey and Owa, or a similar player. And only getting Partey is old Arsenal, where they only get one good replacement, and then they leave the other departments unmanned, in shambles. So it's the same thing. So you're supposed to get Owa and Partey, and we would have been maybe in a different space right now.
Yeah.
Not needing to maybe even get Odegaard, because we would have had someone in already who's played 7 months already.
And I think they played that hand. They thought they were clever, and it just
messed it up. But they mustn't do that again, because it destabilizes the team. You can't half build a team. You have to address the mistakes properly. So okay, we got Gabriel, good. Runason obviously was a nightmare, but Gabriel was a good addition. Willian was a nightmare again. So if we had Owa, imagine, because remember how long we were struggling without Ozil, without a creative midfield, until Smith Rowe and Saka stepped up. So we wouldn't have had a stupid struggle. So don't do that again with Saka and these guys. Build properly and reinforce properly.
Yeah, no.
Hey, we need to reinforce, and don't reinforce we'll reinforce left back now. Wait next season to get right back. Wait the next season to get a central mid. Wait the next season to get a striker. Bruh, don't do that. If you stretch by 2 or 3 per season, that are good though, because we're gonna need Bellerin out. Bellerin has to go. We need a right back, and then obviously solve the creative mid problem. Right backs, creative mid. But address those 2 together. Do not address one only.
I think it's a thing. If you want to go shopping, no, it's cool. But I get what you mean though, and you know what? It is a kind of something that has just passed by without anybody really addressing it. Because as you said, we just choose what we want to solidify at one specific time. It's like every transfer window is some aspect, and it doesn't really make sense, because as you said, you need City don't waste time, man. They go and shop. When they want somebody, they go and fill those positions. They pay 50, 30, 40, 20, but they get those people in, and their first line and half of their second line is world class or about there, and they all know what they need to do. And I think that becomes a big difference. And, it's just difficult. And I think as you are right, those kids are our future, and there's a lot of them from Leno, even our Gabriel, Mari, all of them. Even if you want to keep Holding's also fairly young as a right back, but you know, Cedric, Tierney, you know, right back. Right back. Bellerin, I must go. You know, it's time. Even the Danny Partey is also still young. Odegaard, if he comes, Smith Rowe is also still young. You know, all of these guys are young. Martinelli is super young. Saka, young. You know, if Martinelli becomes our number 9, you know what I mean? You got Saka, Pepe. Forget about that dude because he doesn't play that much. But Pepe, and he's only like 24, man. You know, so we really have something to look forward to, and I think it's going to take a bit of time. And it's just sad that, like, if we mention it, those are all quality players. It's just that we never seen all of them perform at their levels, you know, and I think that's the difference. Like now we see Saka, maybe Aubameyang last night, you know, and Tierney, but we won't get like David Luiz, Xhaka, Danny, the whole, like one game, you know, everybody just on levels, you know, and I think once we get there with a young team, I think it will come. It's a process.
But I think for me, just to leave this, to close it up, it's just don't wait too long to mess around Saka and them. You know what I mean? By not helping them, because if Saka 2 more, 3 more seasons, 4 more seasons of not going anywhere, only because there's not enough quality.
Yeah.
How long do you want to stay at Arsenal for? He's like, this project is not actually going anywhere. Every year we literally go 1 step forward, and everyone goes 5 steps ahead. We go 1. You know what I mean? And that's the stuff that starts creeping in your head. Like, actually, will I ever win anything? I love this club, but this club's not. And it takes us back to the Van Persie snake when he left. Remember what he said? Like, oh, the club, I don't believe it's going where I want it to go. They're not adding more quality. So I can keep playing and scoring 30 goals, but not winning the fucking league.
Yeah.
But if I put a bigger team and I score goals, I win.
That pretty much sums up what you're trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, Saka can be doing all of this work, but it means nothing if he's not winning anything, or even like we're getting somewhere. I think they'll stay with progression, with kind of, you know, I think if we win the Europa League or get into a good position in the table, it will be attractive from like 11. We finish off 4th. You'll be like, okay, Arsenal did a good job. But now you're like, hey, bruh, like, you know, it's like we're already in what? Almost end of Feb, and we just want these 2 months to come and just go, you know. It must finish now, you know. Like,
we need a new season. Yeah.
Let's bring the Euros. Let's wait for the Euros. We'll enjoy the Euros, and we'll take next season.
This season, look, I mean, it's Arteta's first full one, so yeah. we can all say it's a lot of learning this season, right? Arteta still has a long way to learn, a lot to learn. So, but.
And the crazy thing is like a full season of no fans, like pretty much almost a full season of no fans.
Even a new psychological effect. But so we'll give those on to learning. Yeah. And maybe even the next year one. But let's be serious. Second them will be, people will start coming to poach them. You know, even I think after the City game, apparently Pep had only nice things to say about Saka, like glowing review. And everyone who sees Saka, bro, I don't think there's any team in the world that will not take Saka in a heartbeat. Like, there's no team in this world. Like, so how long will a player like that stay? You know? So we have to help him stay.
Yeah, but before we end, man, after last night's crazy game, you know, I'm sure it was like we had to sleep straight after because emotions were just everywhere, you know. So we move to the next round of 16. Get Olympiacos, our old friend there, you know. They did some damage before the last time we met. So you can chat about that. And also we face off against Leicester, man, which also a big one on Sunday. So maybe chat about those 2 games before we just close out.
Look, Olympiacos, we owe them, bruh. We owe them, okay? We have to come and get it. And like, they even gave us COVID. They gave our manager COVID. Yeah, we owe them, bruh. We come there, we have to come there and clap them, bruh, like, for real. So I'm confident with Olympiacos that we've got their number now. I think we will turn around. Leicester, you know, Leicester's a midday game. It's a juju game.
2 o'clock.
Those are juju games for us. Yeah. I don't know if we win during the day, But I mean, it'll be a great win because it'll upset the league a lot. Let me see the table, how the table's looking. So Leicester, for them, they have to win to stay in this fight for top 4, right? Them United on the same points, 49. West Ham is on 45. So winning, the Leicester needs to win to keep their top 4 hopes alive. We have to win to flip and move on to maybe to the top half of the table, because right now we're 11.
And we got tough games, man. We got tough games.
Look, and Leicester, Leicester, we got our voodoo man there. What's his name? That idiot I hate so much. Vardy. And he hates us, and he hates us, bro. He loves to score against us. So Leicester has been a tough team for us lately. But I think that one I'm on the fence about. But as always, I think hopefully we can do something right. I don't think we're not playing UEFA next week, right? Europa, I mean.
No, I think we're playing on the 11th.
Yeah, okay. What is Leicester in the Champions League, by the way? I mean, in Europa.
No, they just got knocked out. I just found out now. I was on another show. They just got knocked out. So yeah.
When? So they played. Did they play this week as well?
I think they got knocked out last night.
Oh, so okay. So at least they also have played like us. So it's like we are both.
Yeah, but like we can also catch them when they're down. You know, they're depressed. They know Europe.
No, I was worried that maybe they didn't have any midweek games. So if they're like us, have a midweek game, then we all have the same leg issues. You know what I mean? Squad issues. So
we have to do an intense game as well. So it wasn't like an easy.
Yeah, we have to clap them. Leicester can't do this to us, but I think didn't they beat us? They can't do a double on us, bro. Nah.
Yeah, they did beat us, and they scraped it, man. Like 1-0 at home too. We're traveling away.
I know that bloody body, and he was coming from being injured, right?
Bro.
That guy, bro.
He's good, but
hey, but they got Chandra. Who's Slavia Praha? Who are them homies, bro?
I think it's Slavia. I think it's a Czech Republic.
They hit him with a checkmate.
Quick and
but
fast.
Look, we owe Leicester. Olympiacos are on the hit list. We owe them a big clap.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, but look, we need to climb up this stupid table, bro. We can't be number 11, bro.
No, bro. At least finish like 8. I'm comfortable with 8. 8's all right. 8's fine for now. You know what I mean?
That's 8 for Europa. Where's Europa cut off? Europa's what? 6 and 7.
If he wins Europa, bro, like, I think I might.
What numbers go to Europa?
I think 5, 6, 7, and 8 is playoff.
Oh, so 8 will just get us if we don't win.
That's why Tottenham had to do the playoff, because they were 7. So they and then we qualified. We won the
by winning the FA Cup.
And then we qualified, and then they had to go play like 2 extra games before the season even started. You know, so.
Bruh, look,
But Europa is firing, bro. There's AC Milan versus United, Manchester United, Tottenham still in there, we in there.
Oh, is that the next game? Is it the next match? AC Milan versus United.
Yeah, that's their next round clash.
Who's AC? AC is what? Is Ibrahimovic, ne? I mean, what's his name? Zlatan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Look, man, we went to win 34. Oof. Leeds on 35, Spurs on 36. Yeah, bruh. And Spurs have a game in hand. Aston Villa's got 2 games in hand.
It's a tough time now, you know? So I think we need to capitalize. I think we just need to ride this wave and see. But yeah, on to the next one.
We can do it, man. If everyone can do it, we can do it. And I remember Arsenal, I know I'm thinking about the Wenger days, but Arsenal used to have a strong last 10 games, Yeah. We used to consistently do that every season. Like, we start well, we fall apart a little bit in the middle, then we just pull through like a crazy 10 on the road. So I'm gonna give it to us to bring that back, bro. Like,
I think yesterday's performance could definitely be the catalyst to get something to get something out of the season. Because as much as we leaked some goals, we should have been better. We should have, you know what I mean? But the fight, the heart, some of the play, it was really incredible. I think, like, as a neutral as well, to watch that game was quite exciting because Aubameyang's goals were amazing. Tierney's goal was amazing. That free kick was like, wow. You know what I mean? And I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I was like, Danny, you deserve a slap, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, what can you do? Like, I didn't even see that. Like, Messi, you know what I mean? Like, so all you can do is applaud something like that. And to be fair, you can give them credit because they took their chances whenever they had. They didn't have much. I think they've had 5 chances in 2 games, and they scored 3 goals. So one was a penalty, one was a free kick, you know, and then obviously that kind of weird Danny. So if we're more clinical, what we need to learn, be more clinical, don't make those silly kind of mistakes, especially those tackles, because getting into this next rounds, it's more quality opponents. We can't be as lackluster, I would say.
No, look, being more clinical is a given, but for me, the main thing, one of the things I wanted to take away from is having different attacking options.
Yeah.
Open your mind to different things. You know, read the game, do different things, through ball, chip over. Look, Aubameyang is doing it. He could do it. He still has the legs for it. Smart runs, you know, do not always just go to the wings.
Yeah.
And if we do that, then the teams can plan for us. Because I think teams can plan for us. You know, look at, they go to the wing all the time. Just, okay, whatever. But now we're doing something different. Bruh, come on, man. So we keep doing that energy, switching up attacks. I mean, it's like a boxer. Boxers don't hit with left jab the whole time, right? It's like switch it up, right jab. Oh, left jab, uppercut. Switch it up, bruh. Switch it up.
That's cool.
However they do
it was great catching up. On to the next round there, you know, the next fights, the next bout.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one is about, because it's Olympiacos, you know. We might be petty fans. Yes, we are petty fans. You know what you did, and we're coming for redemption. You know what I mean? And we want the Spartan way here. We're coming.
We're bringing the bloody Scottish Highlander, brother.
Yeah.
We're bringing
and we got SAKA. Like, SAKA, I don't know.
We got Braveheart.
That guy is just
coming,
like,
bro.
I don't know. I don't know what superhero SAKA would be. I saw like that meme where he was chilling as with like Michael Jordan's body and SAKA's head. And he's like, I took that personally.
Dude, I don't.
We'll recap on the other show. But thanks so much, Khumo, for doing the review. Yeah, on to the next one. Leicester on Sunday. As you said, it's an early game, so I don't know what to make of it. Let's hope we can make it to the bar in time. But if not, we'll catch you on here. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Let me say for this, because Sunday, the 28th of Feb, is Klochi's birthday, and also my girlfriend's birthday.
And I think it's also Uno's birthday.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy. I actually think it's that's so crazy. You and Klochi you're meant to meet there, you know what I mean?
So happy birthday, in advance to Klochi, to Lauren, to Uno. Happy birthday, y'all.
Yeah, happy birthday. I actually need to get a vuvuzela. I'll try add music in there.
Shout out, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. Hope their birthday is a good. Hope Arsenal makes it even better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that'll be the end of Feb. So it's been a crazy 2 months into the year, you know. But we move. After last night, I think we got a lot of excitement and happiness. As you can see, Khumo smiling. He wasn't that angry with William this week. So, you know, things are, I said not that angry. You're angry. It's like it died down. I think SAKA is just pouring, he's the fireman. He extinguishes all the flames with his brilliance. You know what I mean? Like, William was bad, but SAKA was just SAKA. You know what I mean? Just think about it. But anyway, on to the next one. It's me, Kish. It's Khumo. It's Gunakast SA. We out.